Day, everyone. This is our HIIT mix class. We'll want to have a set of medium to heavy weights. I'm using 8 pounds and 5 pounds just for reference. I might grab some 12s depending on how I'm feeling towards later on in the class when we get into that portion. Feel free to go heavier, go lower, your choice. Let's start with a nice light jog here to warm up. If you're tracking your workout, go ahead and set your devices. Start with a nice light jog. Keep it going. You've got it. A few more breaths here and a gentle jog. If you're just joining us, no worries. Set of medium to heavy weights. Go ahead and take it out to an alternating side step. Bring your arms out to a T. Palms facing down. Draw some tiny circles with your fingertips. Think about reaching your fingertips towards opposite directions, the walls beside you. Doesn't matter which direction because we're going to switch in 2 and 1. Reverse that direction. Tiny circles opposite way from when you started. Keep the shoulders relaxed down from your ears. Deep inhales, deep exhales. All right, finish up that set. Gently draw that right leg forwards and backwards. A few more breaths here. And then draw that leg side to side, just gently in front. If you find that you're losing a little bit of balance, hold on to a wall, a ledge, a couch, a chair, anything with your left hand. And just letting that right leg swing from side to side. Keep it going for 5. That's 3, 2. Gently switch sides, left leg forward and backwards. Keep a soft bend and that standing right knee. Keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot forward. Gently swing that leg forwards and backwards here. Same options if you tend to lose your balance like I do on this side. Gently place your right hand on a wall, a ledge, couch, chair, and just swing that left leg out from the hip and then gently draw it forward. Gently release both feet down, feet wider than your hips, toes turned out, arms out to a T. Reach down, tap towards the opposite inside foot, deep bend into that knee. Reach for your foot, the floor, your ankle, your shin, your knee, thigh. Reach for whatever you can. Maybe reaching the opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Keep it going. That's it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come back center. Bend both the knees. Hinge forward your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug as you draw your arms up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep it going. Few more breaths here just like this. Warming up the upper body. 2 more. Last 1. Gently release that right knee down the floor. Untuck your right toes. Press forward into that left knee. Chin and chest stays lifted. Open up your right hip. Make sure that left knee is not passing your toes. Maybe just gently look over. Check and make sure just if you need to. Gently draw the hips back. Straighten that left leg and then press it forward. 1 more just like that. We're going to hold the hips back. Keep that left leg straight. Point flex. Circle out the left ankle. Maybe wiggle your toes. Hold the foot flexed. Heel press down. Hinge forward. You can stay as upright as you like. Hands on your hips. Maybe bring your hands to the floor, flaming your left foot. Gently folding forward. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your left knee down. Take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into that right knee. Allowing your left hip to open. Chin and chest stays lifted. Making sure that right knee does not pass your toes. Hold it for the exhale. Gently straighten that right leg, draw your hips back, and then press it forward. Just alternating. Single leg split, back and forth. On the next one, hold the hips back. Hold that right leg straight. Point flex. Circle out that ankle. Maybe wiggle your toes. Anything that feels good on the right side. Hold your right toes flexed, heels pressed in towards the floor. Stay upright, hinge forward when you're ready. You can keep your hands on your hips, bring them down, framing your right foot. Maybe bringing your nose towards your knee, heart towards your thigh. Press your right hip back. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Gently press up, rise up to standing. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Shake out anything else that you may need to. We've got 4 moves in each round. We'll do them for 40 seconds, 15-second rest, 3 times through. You got a nice 45-second breather at the end. All right, grab one weight in each hand. We have a right reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Step it back, step it forward. Palms are facing up. So as you step that right foot back, make sure it's a big enough step that your right knee is directly under your right hip. Your left knee is tracking directly on top of your left ankle and never ever passing your toes. Keep it going, palms facing up, bringing your palm towards the same shoulder. Reverse lunge, step it forward, step it back. You can combine those moves. If you like, you can break them down, maybe adding that bicep curl as you stand. Reverse lunge, back to standing. All right, finish up where you are. Roll your shoulders up and back. We have a left reverse lunge with the hammer curl. So palms are facing in this time. Just stepping that left foot back and forward. Going in 3, 2. Here we go. Thumbs in towards the same shoulder. Stepping that left leg back just enough. Keeping that left heel lifted. Left knee directly under your left hip. Front knee directly on top of your front ankle. Chest stays nice and lifted. Slow it down as much as you'd like. When you're ready, pick up that pace. You can combine the moves, reverse lunge with a hammer curl, or break them down. You can hold in that lunge, little core challenge here with that reverse lunge, or as standing. All right, grab one heavy weight here. Bring that weight between your palms. Walk your feet slightly wider than your hips. Toes are turned out. Bend the knees. Hinge forward at your waist. We have gorilla rows alternating. Passing that weight from right to left. Really draw that elbow up. Bringing that weight, your hand in towards the same rib cage. You got it. Looking so strong. Nice work. Keep it going, you're halfway there. 20 seconds down, less than 20 to go. Single arm, alternating gorilla rows. That's it, keep it going. We're gonna keep that single heavy weight for our next move. Little core focus here. Keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. Please, please, please grab water at any time when you need it. Listen to your body. Keep that heavy weight between your palms. Walk your feet to hip width apart and parallel. We have a squat to an alternating halo wrap. Going in 2 and 1. Here we go. Squat to halo wrap. Now as you rise to stand, as you wrap that weight around your head, just as if you're wearing a halo from one temple around the back over to the next, keep everything engaged. Squeeze your thighs together even if they're not touching. Squeeze your glutes, engage your abs, draw your navel deep into your spine and up to the crown of your head. Low squat, rise to stand. You can always take out that squat if that's not your thing and just do the halo wraps. Keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. Grab that second weight. We have those bicep curls with a right reverse lunge, stepping back and stepping forward. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step it back and forward. You've got it. Moving here with control. Bicep curl, reverse lunge. Bring everything back together. Now you can break down those movements. You can hold the reverse lunge, bicep curl, little core work. You can do double duty. Combine the moves. Or a bicep curl in the reverse lunge or in standing. Do what you can. Last 10. Almost there. Keep it going for 5. That's 3, 2. All right, roll the shoulders up and down. We have that left reverse lunge, hammer curl, palms facing in. Same thumb towards the same shoulder. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step it back and forward. Same options here. Listen to your body. Notice how the left side may feel slightly different than the right side. That's okay, totally normal. You can add in that hammer curl at the top. Maybe in that lunge for additional core work. You can do double duty and both, or just combine those moves together. Reverse lunge with the hammer curl. That's it. Keep it going. 10 more seconds here. We're bringing it down to one heavy weight and 5. Nice, looking so strong. Keep it going. All right, grab that one weight. Widen your stance, feet wider than your hips. Yep, I knew it. I called it. I'm gonna grab that heavier weight. Feet wider than your hips, toes turned out. Then you use hinge forward. Row it up, alternating right and left. So you really wanna keep that bend in your knees. Press your hips back, hinge forward at your waist. Avoid arching or rounding your spine. You'll have nice back aches. Not so nice. Keep the core engaged. Keep the back flat. Hinging forward. Row it up. Release it down. Keep it going. Drawing that palm in towards the same rib cage. Alternating right and left. Keep it going. Last 5. Last 2. And 1. Hold on to that heavy weight. We have those halo wraps. Feet are hip width. If you want to make it more challenging, zip those legs together. You can also widen that stance, dispersing that weight. Your choice. We're going in 3, 2, here we go. Low squat, halo wrap. Most important thing, keep those hips completely still. The only thing moving are from your shoulders down to your fingertips. And you can take out that squat if it's not your thing today. If you want to make it more challenging with or without that squat, with the halo wrap, draw the opposite elbow to the opposite knee, step it down, reset. So the same direction that you're starting with is the same knee that's driving up. Alternating directions, alternating opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep it going. All right, finish up where you're at. That went by so fast. Time flies when you're having fun, right? All right, right reverse lunge, last round. Give it your all. Keep moving the whole time. Bicep curl, right reverse lunge. Here we go. Step it back, step it forward. You've got this. Moving here with control, making sure your stance is wide enough so that your back knee is directly under your back hip. That front knee never ever passes your toes. Just like we did in our warm-up stretch. You got this. Stay with it. Keep the elbows in place. Bicep curl and extend. Keep it going. Last 7. Still going for 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. Shoulders pull down and back. This time, flip your palms in. Palms facing one another the entire time. Bring those thumbs towards the same shoulder and release down. Hammer curl. We're going in 2 and 1. Left leg steps back and forward. You've got this. Double time. Combo moves. Maybe breaking down the moves. Whatever you're doing, just keep moving. That's it. Grab water at any time. When you need it, step it back, step it forward, thumbs in towards the same shoulder. Keep it going. Last 10. Got it. Almost there. Last 5, 3, 2. All right. We're going heavy here. One heavy weight. Walk the feet wider than the hips. Toes are slightly turned out at any degree. Slightly turning them out. Soft bend the knees. Hinge forward at your waist. One weight in your hand. We're going to row it up. A gentle, soft handoff from one arm to the next. Just alternating right and left. Left and right. Really draw that weight up towards the same rib cage. Maybe past your rib cage. Keep it going. Elbow stays tucked in toward your body. Don't forget your core. Are you engaging your abs? Is your navel pulled into your spine and up the crown of your head? Are you still breathing? Keep it going. Do not hold your breath. That's it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Keep that heavy weight. Walk the feet in as narrow or keep the stance as wide as you like. It's your choice. Weight between your palms, elbows wide. Maybe come into that squat, maybe take it out. Or come into that halo wrap. 40 seconds is on the clock. You can add that opposite knee drive if you'd like. Some additional core work. So same direction that you start with the halo is the same knee that's going to reach up. You've got it. Alternating directions. If you do a few in the same direction, that's okay. Just do a few in the opposite. I do it all the time. Keep it going. Last 12. Almost there. You've got it for 5. That's 3, 2. All right. Gently finish up where you're at. Set that weight down. So I said 45-second breather, but really, we're going to start doing some skaters. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30 seconds of skaters. All right, your next round is pure cardio. For our first move, we're going to go right into it after these 30 seconds are up. Now you're at 15. Option to use one weight, your choice. We have pencil jacks. You can also do just the body weight. You got 3 rounds. See what feels good for you today. You got 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pencil jacks. 40 seconds is on the clock. So we have 4 brand new moves. All cardio. You've got it. Pencil jacks, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. Always an option to use that weight. You can hop. You can step with or without that weight. You're stepping. Make sure you're alternating which direction your leg is stepping out. Right and then left. Land soft in the balls of your feet. Keep your heels lifted. Knees stay bent. Keep it going. You got 3, 2, and 1. Of course, grab water whenever you need it. We've got my personal favorite, burpees next. You're doing burpees. Come to the top of your area, your mat, your workspace. Option to do inchworms. Come into the back of your area. You can step, you can hop. If you are doing an inchworm, I want both of those knees bent as you walk out to that high plank or that tabletop or that bear position, and the knees bent as you walk in. Whether you're doing a burpee or an inchworm, you can do chest to deck. You can add in a push-up. You can also step it out versus hopping. If you're stepping, alternate the legs. That's it. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. All right. We've got jump squats next. So, feet are hip width and parallel. Deep bend your knees. I want you to press your arms back to propel you as you hop up. Here we go. That timer has begun. You can hop. You don't want to hop. You want to take out that hop. That's fine. Maybe come onto your tippy toes. Deep bend the knees. Rise to tippy toes. You can also just rise to stand. I still want you pressing those palms back as if you're trying to move the air behind you. Keep it going. Jump squats, jump tippy toes, jump to standing. You've got it. Squat to standing for 5. That's 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. We have 3 lateral high knees to a stick, also known as Heisman's. You can start in any direction. Use what space you have. Stay in place, step or hop. Here we go. 3 lateral high knees. Get those knees up. Draw that opposite elbow down. Opposite knee up on the 3rd one. Hold just so they touch. And then repeat towards the opposite side. You can do this from standing. Taking out that hop. Keeping one foot at all times on the floor. Same concept. Keep it going. This is your fourth move. We're back to those pencil jacks in 5. Stay with it. That's 2 and 1. All right, grab a sip of water whenever you need it. Remember your options for the pencil jacks. You can use a weight. You can do just body weight. You can step. You can hop. Keep those heels elevated. Here we go. 40 seconds is on the clock. Just keep moving. Whether you're stepping, whether you're hopping, whether you have that weight, just keep moving. Body in motion stays in motion. You've got it. You're halfway there. Stay with it. You are stronger than you think. That's it. Last 12. Keep it going. Last 7. Almost there. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right. Burpees, if you're at the top. Inchworms, if you want to come to the back. Your choice. Many variations here. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. If you're in that burpee, you can add that hop. You can take out that hop. You can come to a half burpee, also known as a catcher's burpee, keeping the hips low. If you're stepping versus hopping, the feet back, make sure you're alternating which direction you start with. Maybe you start with the left first, and then the right. Do what you can. That's it. Last 10. Stay with it. Inchworm or burpee. Coming out to that high plank, that tabletop, or that bear with your shins hovering. All right, catch your breath. Whew. Keep those feet moving. Even if it's side to side. Grab water when you need it. Jump squats, jump to standing, jump to tippy toes. Going in 2 and 1. Here we go. Press that air away. Press your palms back. Low squat. Rise up, press. Low squat. Press up. Make sure those knees never ever pass your toes. Keep it going. That's it. Chest stays lifted here. Really press the hips back. Almost there. Keep it going. You are so strong. You've got 7. That's it. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. Lateral high knees. 3 of each. To alternating opposite elbow to opposite knee. Catch your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Here we go. 3 lateral high knees to a stick. Really draw that knee up towards your opposite shoulder. Reach that opposite elbow down towards your navel, towards your opposite hip. Keep it going. You can step. You can hop. Make a use of whatever space you have. This is a perfect move. If you're in a tiny square, tight space, you got it. Less than 10. High knees. On that third one, hold that knee up. Draw that opposite elbow down. All right, finish up where you're at. We're back to the top. Pencil jacks, with or without that weight. We're going in 5. That's 3, 2. Here we go. Step or hop. Now, most important thing, keep that bend in the knees. Are you staying on the balls of your feet? Those heels should be elevated the entire time. Reaching that weight up high. Stepping those feet out or hopping. Your choice, just keep moving. You're more than halfway there. Last time doing this, I promise. Keep it going. That's it. Still going. Still moving. Last 3, 2. All right, set that weight down. Time for those burpees or inchworms. If you want to join me with inchworms, come to the back of your mat. If you want to do burpees, come to the top of your area. Inchworms, keep that bend in the knees as you walk out and back in. Here we go. Last time doing this. Give it your all. Challenge yourself. Remember, you can come out to that high plank, maybe to that tabletop, maybe to that bear with your shins hovering. Your choice. Do what you can. That's it. Stay with it. 15 seconds to go. Step or hop those feet back. If you're in that burpee, maybe come to that catcher's burpee. Halfway. That's 3, 2. All right. Come on up. Woo. Jump squats are next. Oh yeah. Try to keep those feet moving, even if it's just side to side. All right, feet hip width, low squat, rise up, press that air. Imagine it's like a big filing cabinet. I don't know why filing cabinet came in my head. I don't even have a filing cabinet in my house. Press that back, rise up, press it away. You've got this. Keep it going. Maybe adding in that hop. Maybe taking out that hop. Maybe coming into some calf raises. Coming up high on those tippy toes. Maybe just rising to stand, keeping those heels grounded. You've got 7. That's 5. Last 3, 2. All right, lateral high knees. 3 times in that third round. We're drawing that opposite elbow down. Opposite knee up and holding. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. 3 lateral high knees to a stick. Really try to get those knees up, even if you are stepping. So don't just little side step. Get those knees up nice and high. This is the last time we're doing this. 20 seconds down, less than 20 to go. Yes, you can. You are stronger than you think. We're gonna be on the floor after this. I'll give you options for standing if you prefer to stay standing. Not a problem. That's it. Keep it going. Last 2 and 1. All right, so we're gonna come onto the floor. We're on our back. Bring those weights with you. If you're standing, we're gonna be doing standing bicycles. So opposite elbow, opposite knee, fast movement, or on the floor. Here we go. 30 seconds have begun. Reach the opposite elbow, the opposite knee. You can keep the knees bent. You can do straight legs. Same thing if you're standing. I want a quick transition. We're gonna slow it down next. Hint, hint. Keep it going. All right, you got this. Last 3. All right, grab those weights really quickly. If you're on the floor, come onto your back. Reach your arms overhead, knees bent at 90. Right arm, left leg extends. Draw it in. If you're standing, reach that right elbow to your left knee and then back to starting. So you're in that big X stance. Reach that right elbow down, left knee up, reset. Dead bug if you're on the floor. Really hate that term. I still have to get, after all these years of teaching classes, so I have to come up with a clever word for that pose. Right arm, left leg are moving, whether you're on the floor or standing for 3, 2, and 1. Lower your feet down, lower your arms down. We're gonna reset, do the same thing, left arm, right leg. We're going in 5, standing or on the floor. Here we go. Set it up, left arm, right leg extends. Draw everything back in. If you're standing, it's just the opposite. Crunch your left elbow down, right knee up, just the left elbow and just the right leg. Keep it going. Extend and bend. You got this. If you're on the floor, make sure your lower back is glued to that floor. Not any bit of air or space can get between your lower back and that floor. Keep it going. That's 5. Last 3, 2, All right, set those weights down. We are going to use weights again, so keep them close by. If you're standing, hands on your hips, single leg kickback. If you're on the floor, happy Planksgiving. Find that plank of choice, high or low. And we're alternating single leg kickbacks. You're going to feel it in your lower glute as you kick that leg back. So if you're in that plank, no booties in the air. We're not doing down dogs or pike ups, just single leg lifts. Keep your navel pulled into your spine. You can also lower your knees to a tabletop and kick that leg back. Keep it going. Maybe point through your toes. That's it. Almost there. Last 5, 3, 2. All right. Come on over to the floor. Grab those 2 heavy weights. We have glute bridges. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. If you're standing, grab those 2 weights. Place them on your shoulders. Feet are hip width, slightly turned out. We have good mornings. If you're standing, glute bridges. If you're on the floor, so press your hips back. Your back remains straight. Where your body hinges, that's where your gaze follows. If you're on the floor doing glute bridges, just your hips are coming off the floor. Your shoulders stay grounded. Avoid doing a full bridge or a wheel. You got this. Keep it going. Last 10. Glute bridge or good morning. We're back to the top. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, adjust your weights if you need to. We're grabbing 1 weight in each hand. Dead bugs or standing. I'll start with standing. Right arm, left leg. Extend and draw everything back into that reverse tabletop. If you're on the floor, if you're standing, draw that right elbow down. Left knee up. Exhale as you crunch. Inhale as you extend. Keep it going. Halfway there. Right arm, left leg are the only limbs that are moving. So if you're on the floor, your neck is flat on the floor. If you get any discomfort in your lower back, if your belly domes outward, if there's any space between your lower back and that floor, don't lower your leg as far. Lower your feet, lower your arms, catch your breath. We've got left arm, right leg. Here we go. Set it up. Left arm, right leg. Extend, draw it back in. If you're on the floor, if you're standing, just the opposite move of left elbow and right leg. Extend, draw it in. Keep it going. Navel's pulled in towards your spine, regardless of what position you're in. If you're standing or if you're on the floor, just keep moving. Keep it going. Last 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower your feet, lower your hands. We're going to find that high plank, low plank, tabletop. You can even find that tabletop hovering your shins into a bear or standing. Many variations here, alternating single leg kickback. Regardless of what position you're in, standing or on the floor, engage your abs. Draw that navel deep in toward your spine and up towards the crown of your head. You should feel this in your lower glute. Lift and lower. As you lift your leg, make sure those hips are not lifting up towards the ceiling. Last 10. Standing or on the floor. You've got it for 3, 2. All right, shake it out. Grab those 2 weights. If you're on the floor, flip it on over to your back side. Bring those weights to your hips. Make sure you're holding them. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. If you're standing, 1 weight on each shoulder. Feet are hip width, slightly turned out. Bend your knees. Press your hips back. Gently coming down into that good morning. If you are standing, always an option to be on the floor for a glute bridge. That's it. Keep it going. If you're standing for the good morning, make sure that as you hinge at your hips, pressing your glutes back, pretending to sit in that chair, your knees never, ever, ever pass your toes. Last 7. Keep it going for 2 and 1. All right, last round right here. This is it. You got 10 seconds. Set it up for those dead bugs or standing. Let's start with the left arm, right leg. We're going to extend, draw everything back to where we started. If you're standing, that left elbow crunches down, that right knee draws up. Extend, draw it in, keep it going. That left leg and that right arm are completely still. Make sure they're not moving. Make sure you're still breathing with all of this core work. Keep it going. Last 10. Thank you, Kishore. Still going. Last 3, 2. All right, set your feet down, set your arms down. If you're standing, just catch your breath. We're going to reset and do the opposite side. This is the last round. We're going in 5, 4, 3. All right, left arm, right leg. Here we go. 40 seconds is on the clock. If you're on the floor, you're extending that left arm and right leg. Maybe doing both the arm and the leg. Maybe doing one at a time. Maybe just doing the leg. Do what you can today. If you're standing, you're drawing that left elbow down and that right knee up. Maybe they make connection. Maybe they're super close. Doing what you can today, remembering why you showed up. Last 10. Make sure you're breathing. Almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Gently set your feet down. Set your arms down. Flip it on over. High plank, tabletop, bear position. You can also do a low plank. You can also do this from standing. Many options, something for everyone. Here we go. Alternating leg lift and lower. Squeeze the base of your glute. You should really feel that in your lower glute. Keep it going. Almost there. Still going, still moving. That's it. You've got it. You've got it. Still going. Last 7. Keep the hips low if you're on the floor. Last 2 and 1. If you're on the floor, flip it on over. Meet me on your back. You're standing. Option to place those weights on your shoulders. You're on the floor. Place those weights on your hips. Make sure you're holding them. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Glute bridge, lift and lower. Here we go. This is it. Last 40 seconds of work right here. Give it your all. Squeeze your glutes at the top. If you're standing, squeeze the entire time. Imagine your glutes are that kitchen sponge. You want to get all of that excess water out of that sponge after each use. In this scenario, your use is your lift and your lower, or your hinge and your reset. Last 7. Keep it going for 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Set those weights off to the side. Gently come onto the floor. Draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Maybe rolling side to side. Thank you, Kishore. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Gently rolling side to side. When you're ready, come back to center. We're going to rock and roll ourselves 3 times or come up on the first time. Maybe you want to hover your legs, maybe your arms. Roll back. Last time, this time holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, rock forward. Press your knees back, find your tabletop, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes, hammock your belly down towards the floor, deep inhale, gaze up, look up. On your exhale, round your spine, press that floor away. Coming through, tuck your toes, deep inhale, spiral your elbow creases to the top of your mat. On your exhale, press it away, scoop and arch. Moving here a few more times with your breath, cat and cow. Inhale as you hammock, exhale as you round. Come back to neutral spine, bump your hips side to side. Come back to center, extend your right leg long, strong point through your toes. Deep inhale, exhale, round your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, kick that right leg straight back. Exhale, draw that right leg up and over towards the outer left hip. Pressing the ball of your foot in towards the floor. To deepen the stretch, press your heel in towards the floor. To lessen the sensation, rock towards the ball of your foot, even towards your toes. Wherever you're at, hold it for one more breath. Gently come back to center. Release your right knee under your right hip. Extend your left leg long. Keep your hips square. Strong point through your left toes. Exhale, round your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, kick it straight back. Exhale, draw that left leg up and over, just like a curtsy in tabletop, over to the outer right hip. Gently gazing, looking over your right shoulder. To lessen the stretch, you can rock towards the ball of your foot or your toes. To deepen the stretch, press your heel closer in towards the floor. Gently release that bind, placing your left knee under your left hip, bumping your hips side to side. Draw your knees wide, toes touch, sink your hips back, finding your child's pose. Reach your fingertips out long in front, resting your forehead gently on the floor, maybe rocking your forehead from side to side, maybe rocking your hips from side to side. Seeing what feels good in this position for you today. Gently come back to center. Walk your hands over to the left side. If you're using a mat, maybe slightly off of your mat. Gently bind your left hand around towards your right hip, pressing your right shoulder a little bit deeper into the floor. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, reach your left arm long to meet the right. Walk your hands back through center. Over to the right side. If you're using a mat, maybe slightly off of your mat, keep your left hand on the floor. Release your right hand and gently bind it around towards your left hip. Gently pulling your left shoulder down towards the floor, feeling that stretch all along the left side body. Let it go. Release your right hand to meet the left. Come back through center. Both arms reach out long, forehead on the floor. Bind your hands, bringing your palms to touch at the crown of your head. You're welcome to stay here. You can walk your hands down towards the nape of your neck, maybe touching the nape of your neck for a tricep stretch as you actively sink your hips in towards your heels. Gently release your palms back down to the floor. Gently rise up, coming back to your tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. Reach your right arm hard, deep inhale, gaze up, look up, exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, releasing your right cheek or ear to the floor. You can extend your left leg long. You can bind your left hand around towards your right hip for a deeper stretch. Gently release your binds, left hand to your left shoulder, left knee in. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, release your right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm high, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body, gently releasing your left cheek or ear to the floor. You're welcome to extend your right leg long like a kickstand. You can bind your right hand around towards your left hip, opening up your right shoulder a little bit more. Hold it for the exhale. Release your right hand to your right shoulder, draw your right knee in. Inhale, rise up, left arm high. Release it down, tuck your toes, walk your hands back to your knees. Gently rolling up, heads last to rise, shoulders pull down and up. Nice big inhale. And exhale, one more just for good luck. Fantastic work. Thank you all so very much for joining me today.